What's up, homies? Today we're just gonna be doing a replay review of Envy versus Jamal Jabary that happened a few days ago. I'm gonna be doing Turbopolsa's perspective because I really want to show like why he's such a good positional player. Because a lot of like replays that'll show Envy, they don't go as in depth as I think it's required to really show his mastery of the game. Um, so I'm gonna be trying. I'm just gonna be like going to say what I think he's going to do. And then if he does anything different, I'll kind of go over it and why I think he did something other than I would do. But yeah, let's go on ahead and get into it. Hopefully this replay doesn't happen or like this wheel will get stuck. But if it does, that's unfortunate. But yeah, we're gonna be watching from Turbo's view. We have this pen here so I can kind of show you guys everything that's gonna be going on. But anyways, let's get right into it. Watch kickoff. No speed flip. Okay. So he doesn't speed flip. Because he's trying to get here a little later so he can like lose the ball. So that's essentially what he does. Except miss cheats a little bit too close. So he probably misses the ball. Yeah. So here, Turbo sees his teammate there, and then he sees these two guys like sit literally on top of each other. So here, you can probably grab base. But I'm probably expecting this play to move in this direction. I'm probably going to rotate this way. Just kind of wait to see what happens. So let's see what happens. Yeah, so he hits R2 Atomic. Or he's the beast. Gets killed. Alright, that's fine. Where does he spawn? Spawns on the right side. Or left side. I said like right, meaning it was the correct side to spawn in. Not that you can pick your sides, but still. It's kind of lucky with that. There, one thing Turbo does really well, and a lot of like players will do, is they wait to see what happens. So you know there's going to be a 50 here, but you don't exactly know where the ball's going to go, so instead of like rushing and just waiting here, Turbo just kind of like slowly goes into play and waits to see what happens. So he keeps his momentum, but he's also not overcommitting. So like, look, you see the little pause. He slowed down just a little bit. Goes in here, right there, he slows down. And then it allows him to get in a good spot. Because say this were to happen, right? And say Turbo's already sitting here when this 50 happens. It's a lot harder to react. Because, like, let's say that happens. Let's say this happens, right? 50 happens. Let's say Mist gets dumped and this ball goes up here. If you're sitting here, sorry I, like, went down a little bit. But if this ball, like, goes off the backboard, it's going to be a lot harder to read. But if you're sitting where Turbo's at, and this ball goes up like this, he can jump to it and clear it. So, really just, that's why you want to wait for 50s, especially if you don't know who's going to win. So now you can get the 50s here. Good job. Maybe go for bump. Oh no, good beat. Good beat, good beat, good beat. Yeah, I don't know why I said go for bump. That was a bad idea. You see, LJ really should have beat into this, but he goes anyways, ends up beating him. He surely missed, right? Yeah, he definitely missed. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say. I don't think Turbo should beat him, but he did. So we take it. It's a good play from Turbo. Gets up really fast, reads it. Now here, now's kind of when you want to take in the surroundings of the game, right? Oh, well, he died. Otherwise, you'd look at your team as kind of figure out. End of scoring. Nice. I'll show you guys the goal, actually. I don't know what happened. See what happens. I think Atomic scores. Oh, Toasty just missed. Okay, negative free goal. Alright, nice. Nice! My guess, too, look, this is exactly kind of what I was talking about, actually, with why you want to go into play kind of slowly. Oh, it's not this guy, it's this guy. He's trying to cover front post, I guess. But, like, yeah, I mean, this is tough, actually. He probably does the right thing. He's expecting a front post shot. Atomic puts behind him. But, I mean, if he goes a little slower into this, he can save this. But it's just like, if he goes too slow, then he can hit front post. So, I don't know. That's kind of just like a 50-50, and he guesses wrong, kind of. Because Toasty misses. Alright. Let's keep on going. Going for the kickoff again. Probably going to do the exact same thing. Unless they switch it up. We'll see. Yep. Literally does the exact same thing. They lose again. Unfortunate. So here, you see LJ going and you see Toasty on the wall. I think Toasty's way too close here. I don't think he should be sitting here. Like, what? They're literally both covering pretty much this side of the field. Their teammate has to cover the entire side of the field. Kind of try and spread out in threes. So you see Atomic up. Atomic's definitely going to beat him. So, like, if I'm Turbo, I'm probably going here But I'm gonna go slowly because I don't know if this ball goes back this way, it's okay. You don't have to rush back because Miss is gonna be coming back. But if he wins, then you can just kind of turn and wait. But like, so like, don't wave dash off the wall here. Just wait. Would be what I do. Yeah, look, he doesn't wave dash. Perfect. He does exactly what I thought he was gonna do. I'll show you from like right here. There's gonna be no flip. Look, no flip. He could have wave dashed. Say he wave dashes, this is gonna just shoot him forward. But look, Atomic actually wins the ball, so now Turbo can just turn. Yeah, exactly like what I thought he was gonna do. Let me speed it up. Sorry. There you go. Now he turns off ball cam. Now this is actually really smart. He turns off ball cam because he's looking to see where this guy is. So now he knows if I beat him, we could probably score. If I just hit this hard off the wall, if I just bang it like that and get it out, could be a goal. Or it's gonna be a good chance. And so Caracas sees this. I think Caracas probably, yeah, I don't think he should go for this. I mean, third man, this is so risky. He actually does get a touch though, and it kind of saves him. Honestly. Yeah, oh my god, like, see how close it was to being a goal. Like, if you're third man here, like, honestly, if you fake this is so much easier to deal with. Like, if he just fakes this ball, like, he literally just, like, Turbo just rushes this. Like, watch this whole play happen. Right? Like, if you just come here, you just drive in, fake, turn back, Turbo is literally right to you, and then you get the possession. So. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe Turbo would have recognized it, so obviously I'm not a pro, so I don't exactly know what's going in their head to split-second decisions. It's obviously tougher. Kind of. I'm surprised he flipped here. I feel like the better, unless he was going for the double tap, which I mean, sometimes when you're mechanical, you gotta go for it. But I feel like if he just rotates better, this is going to be a better situation for Miss. Because now I think this guy gets a 1v1, right? Yeah. So he gets the 1v1. Oh, he drops the ball. Unfortunate. Yeah, this honestly was such a scary chance, but Turbo kind of bumps him. Good job by Turbo. Ends up putting him in a really awkward spot, though. Like, they're both just sitting here. It's kind of bad. Like, if he gets 50 cards, it's going to be bad for MV, but he doesn't. Good job by Turbo not to hit this. Maybe some of you flats would go for this. And this. Good job not hitting this and letting your teammate take it. Like, because Turbo knows, like, he shouldn't really be here. So he just kind of waits and lets his teammate go. And see, look, he's staying slow as he moves up the field. And this is really smart. Because Turbo can't see if there's going to be someone in to challenge this yet. Although they're probably, I mean, pretty risky for them to go for this with both their teammates rushing back. But you don't exactly know what's going to happen. So here, now you're going to wait on the right side of the field. And why are you going to wait the right side? Well, because Miss just passed it to them. So what's the most likely play? The most likely play is for him to get this ball and pass it over to his teammate that was over here. What's his name? Freaking Toasty. Yeah, just pass it over Toasty. So if I'm Turbo, oh no, dude. This again, bro. I hate this bug. Psionics, please. Oh, yes, sir. All right, there we go. Yeah, so like, have you rushed into this play? Like, let's say he just starts flipping up the field with his team. Yeah, no, wait for the pass. Boom, cut it off. Yes, sir. Exactly what he should do. Like, let's say he flips here, and let's say he ends up like here, and he hits this. You can't reach his ball anymore, and now you have to respect what Toasty's gonna do. And Toasty, let's say he bangs it on that, no one's back. So good job, good play by Turbo. Keeps pressure and slows down their attack. Doesn't actually keep pressure because their teammates were right on top of each other when they moved out for this, but you know, it's all good. Well, not right on top of each other. They just moved up pretty far. Smart play by Turbo though, really good. Here, both your teammates are up. Just wait. Good job. See, like Turbo slows down in net because he wants to be able to cover everything. Let's say misses this, he has to be able to get to it. And it also gives him time to react to his demo. It goes around, but then look, he's playing back because let's say it looked like Toasty might have been able to get this, but because he's facing this way, he can just go up the wall and clear it. So now he can just turn and face the play. But look at how he's not boosting. He's not flipping up the field. He still has 93 boosts. Good boost management, but also he's keeping himself in a spot where if things go bad, he can make up for it. So yeah, he's not going all the way down the field, but like, look, this ball just spills out to him. I think if he wouldn't have jumped so early, he probably could have smashed this in. Yeah. Like if he just kind of stays on the ground base and gets a better shot, but fuck it, it happens. Would have been tough. Almost get a goal out of it anyways. Now, why does he go for this? Some of you might be like, why shouldn't he rotate back, right? Well, look, both his teammates are on this side of the field, so they have practically, Jamal Jabary has this whole side of the field open. So Turbo's like, let me just try and slow him down, let my teammates get back. So that's exactly what he does. And also notice, because he doesn't waste all of his boost moving up the field, and he doesn't waste all his boost going for this shot, he has 67 when he lands to get back to this and save a potential counter and just get in the way of that pass. Here you're probably covering the shot. Misses. Kind of lucky for them. I don't know if you should go for this. It's kind of risky. Like here, good job waiting. But as soon as this happens, you're beat. I mean, don't go for that. But I think he's trying to block like maybe a shot or something. I don't know. Instead, it's gonna put him in a bad spot because he misses by himself. Sorry, misses by himself. And Toasty might go for a bump or something. Yeah, he does. Oh, look, smashes him off the field. Someone's there. That's a goal. They get kind of lucky. Really good push. Like 70 boost. Uses 40, like 30 of it. Gets supersonic, but then he kind of just goes into this fight and gets a really good 50. And then a great bump as well. And why does he know he can bump him here? Well, he knows he has both his teammates behind him. Why does he know he has both his teammates behind him? Well, look, Mist is going to be rotating back. And Atomic knows that this is Turbo's ball because Turbo kind of cut him here, so. Which is fine. Turbo made the right play, but. Look, he knows he has both teammates. See, there goes Mist with the rotation, and Atomic's right behind him. So he knows if he gets a bump here, gives his teammate more space, Atomic might be able to make a point. Really smart. Now, why does he go for the booster? How does he know he can go for the boost? I don't know if he exactly 100% does in this moment, but it kind of works out. This 50 doesn't go absolutely flying otherwise. So I think that's more of just it kind of works out. But still a good boost deal because he's kind of expecting this ball to go to Mist because I think he's expecting Atomic to like at least get a good play. Yeah. And throw it out to Mist. Good shot, good job. Now Mist about to make a play. Almost a goal. I feel like this was risky positioning because he can hit this well past him. But he knows his teammate's back, so it's not going to be a huge deal. So instead, he misses. And they almost get a goal out of it. How did he miss this? He must have got faked, like, surely, right? No, he just... I don't know what happened there. But I don't know. This is risky positioning, because I feel like he could have banged his back, and it could have been kind of bad. But his teammate's back, so honestly, fine by Turbo to stay here. But, like, you have to know where your teammates are if you're going to be aggressive, because you can't just be pushing up if you're third man. It's really risky. Bumps, almost. Just slows him down. He's just keeping pressure because he knows he has teammates behind him. I think he yoinked it from Atomic, actually. I think he did. Atomic low-key might have had a shot there. Trevor got a yoinks from unfortunate. He gets a good 50, keeps it on there. Going for the second one, kind of risky. He's Atomic by himself. Yeah. This is fine. He's just playing slow because he knows he's third, right? And he doesn't know, like, if this guy backflips it and times it right, like, this ball could go flying in the air. So Trevor just kind of moves up slowly. See? He slows down right there. To wait to see what happens. It's like, you know, if you guys have ever played football, it's like when you go to tackle somebody, you, like, break down. You know what I mean? Like, you bend your knees a little bit and you'll get ready to wrap him up, right? He's doing the exact same thing. As soon as something's about to happen, he's just, like, breaking himself down so he can go anywhere. See, like, look at the little pause. See how his car, the momentum on his car moves forward? I'm going to show this to you guys. Where is it? Car up? There you go. Let me show this to you next. See how he slows down? It's pretty hard to actually tell when he's only 5. Happens like right here. See? There it is. See him slow down? See the front of his car dips? But no, he slows down here. Because it's like him breaking down to get ready to challenge the ball. His car just breaks down. Yeah, so. Because what he's doing is it allows him to get to balls better. If they're in the air, it's easier to get to. Just jump early, good job. Good touch. Not the best recovery. He probably could have followed that and this wouldn't be as scary, but they ended up getting it back. Oh my god. LJ almost gave a bird the day. If he air rolls here a little more, he lands on the wall, you can follow this, but he kind of did not bounced off. And then missed weights, because Tommy's probably like, I got. And so now we're thinking, alright. Alright, now we're thinking, alright, misses a net. I can move out for a pass. Atomic has me. Then Atomic doesn't get a great touch. And LJ somehow reads this. And almost scores. Oh, so close. If he had more boosts, probably goal. Wait, what? Did he not get the boost? Did he go from... Oh, I thought he had 7 and then went to 65. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, Atomic messes up here. Gets a bad touch. And LJ almost capitalizes off of his mistake. The Turbo, like, this is again good by Turbo to save this. Gets back, reads it, goes early, helps his teammate. He gets killed. Ooh. I'm not sure about this challenge. But he probably only goes to block a shot because he his teammate killed. So that's probably why he does that. Which is still smart. Except now, you're like, alright, Atomic's last, my team is dead. I need to get here. So my guess he rotates back. But he's probably also going to watch what Atomic does. Interesting. Why does he rotate this way? I'm curious. Because by doing this, you kind of like rotate in front of your teammate. He goes for bump on Toast, which he misses, and then he waits. Okay. And now this is kind of like, what the hell? I keep yawning, I'm sorry. Yeah, this is interesting. Why is Mist this facing this? Did he spawn here? Mist must have spawned. Yeah, he does. That's the only reason why he's doing it. Okay. Otherwise, like, Turbo's cutting him off. This is, yeah. It ends up working out, but I do feel like if he just would have rotated back, the same thing would have happened. Because he doesn't even get the bump. Because he'd just be, like, sitting here. Pretty much rotates back. Ball comes out, you're waiting, and then you just go for this. So I don't know. I guess the same thing happened. And the camera bug again. Alright, we're back. So again, I think Turbo could have just rotated back close there. It's not, but it's okay. I'd go for bump, yeah. I mean, you're no boost, you're out of the play anyways. Might as well just try and bump him. Get him off the ball, give Atomic a free touch. Now you get the mid boost. Turbo knows it's his to go. Big clear. Keep going for bumps because you know your team is out of it. Why does he turn here? That's actually a good turn by Turbo, but I'll tell you why. Look at what he sees. He sees missed up and Atomic back, so he's like, alright, bang it off the ceiling, I turn, and boom, my shooting score. Now why does he know he can go? Well, look where LJ is. LJ goes for boost. He sees the other guy right here going to the backboard. He sees Caracas. Boom, he's on the backboard. So in the back of his head, he's like, alright, they're both kind of out of the play, no one can challenge this, and he gets a free goal. Perfect. Great positioning by the big Turbo. Do it? You should. Off the wall, bang it. I probably could have passed because he had that whole side of the field open. I think honestly, if he gets a touch here, it's a goal. Maybe, depending on how Cracks plays it. But instead, he kind of just throws it. I don't think he got the touch he was looking for. Now here, I'm probably rotating. Yep. Probably turn. Good job. Perfect. Now you turn here because, like, I mean, whenever you're rotating back, like, you have to, whenever you're not on the ball, you have to be figuring out what's happening. Like, you have to look for your teammates. He doesn't see his teammate, so he's waiting, right? He doesn't see his teammate. He sees his teammate. He sees Miss. Go for the ball. So he sees him go for the boost. So he's like, alright, Miss is calling. I got boost. Miss is like going back. Miss calls middle. Turbo's like, alright, I got. Because he knows the Miss isn't here. So, but like, look, this is also an important wait. Again, this is him breaking down to see what's going to happen. He slows down on the wall. Post hits R to him, and then he can get to this. If he just keeps going forward, like, he's going to be too far forward and he won't be able to touch this. If he keeps going forward and he's here, like, you just can't reach that. But he slows down, and it allows him to get a good 50 on the ball. Almost gets a goal. But Atomic, what happened to Atomic? Did he get bumped? He should have scored. Oh, he's out of base. Okay. He had base, this is cool. Oh no, he could have scored that. I think he just misflipped. Okay. Happens. Job avoiding bump. Rotates back. That's kind of a risky challenge. Oh, they saved it though. I don't know. I think he goes way too early. He also rotates on the ball side, which is not exactly what you ever want to do. Because now Atomic is like, alright. Sees Turbo go. I mean, kind of a good pass. I don't know. I feel like Turbo should just not challenge right there. Because, I mean, here, Like, you see him flick his camera and he sees Atomic, but like, this is so fast, like, what, you barely see him. So, like, I feel like if he just continues kind of like this and just waits a split second longer to challenge, they probably save it. But I mean, Atomic still saves it, but like, look at how scary this is. Like, that's so hard to save. Really good play by Atomic. Just get back post. Now you're waiting, you're waiting. You're still waiting because you got bumped. Slow down, jump now. Good job. Now he doesn't jump because he waits, so you can get a better touch out the backboard. So this is a good turn by Turbo. Good bang. He's just gonna force. Grab the boost, maybe wait for pass. Scary. I don't know, go for the boost is kind of risky. I feel like if you just turn back, like as soon as you do this, you see him going, turn back. Maybe he gets back in time to help. Now he's like kind of like this, rotating, and he might get it, but odds are maybe not. So this is kind of more of a stance fault. I mean, still things he could have done, like maybe not throw it, try and get a first touch and follow or something. But at a high level, I mean, this stuff costs you because now like you leave your teammates back. If Atomic gets dusted, which did he miss? I think he missed. This probably shouldn't have been a goal actually. I think he missed. But, like, see how far up Atomic is? It makes this so awkward. Yeah, he missed. Still could have read it, but like I feel like if Atomic goes a little slower into this, it's easier. Like he goes to midfield with Turbo. Like, I don't know. When you both teammates pushing forward fast, when they have a bang coming back, it's just kind of risky. This is kind of Atomic's fault if he misses. If he's a little bit further back, but he's going for base, so it makes sense. This is still readable with the touch. Ends up getting an awkward play and then miss, just like, ah, shit. See his teammate go. Miss is kind of in a bad spot, honestly. The flip there is what takes him out of position. He doesn't flip here, he just waits here. I'll show you. If Miss stays, kind of just slows into this. He's probably around here. No, you're just like waiting, and you can probably just kind of turn this way because you know there's probably a pass, more of a shot, and then you might get a challenge. So, again, it's like you have to be so careful when you move up. Like when you flip up field and stuff, you have to be really careful because you have to make sure you putting yourself in that position is not going to put you out of play. And it's something like that separates good grand champ, like really hot, like super, pretty much like 1800, 1900 right now, early in the season grand champs. And not even 1800. It's really pretty much like 1900, 2K MMR grand champs from lower grand champs. So like, this is obviously stuff that's going to really help you at higher levels. But big 50, probably just bang it upfield. You get first touch. Actually, I respect that. That's probably a better play. I think you can bang it here, but just because Atomic's down there, but also Atomic's out of base, so smart by Turbo to catch. That's just like good touch. Pass it off. Probably get a goal. Double. Yep. Good play by Turbo. Does Atomic even have base? He might have been able to get it. But then it's just knows. Turbo's a free ball. Gets a good touch. And you can move up here because like no one's challenging him. Like he's free on this. So you can expect the pass. And as long as you go fast, really good touch. Double. They put it away. Looks like they get scored on the kickoff though. It looks like he might make a mistake here because he's third. Yikes. That's not the touch. Yeah. That is not it. But again, he moves up too far. Like, he turns this way instead of turning this way. And instead of puts him up here instead of back here. So then when Miss gets beat to this, which he has gotten beat on every single kickoff, then it forces Turbo to be like, oh shit. Which, I mean, even here, like, he can still get it. But he jumps a little late and ends up getting a bad touch. Honestly, this is really just a bad touch. I don't even think the turn mattered. Like, he just needs to hit it here. Now he goes more that way. But he just passes it. And then missed flips back. So, or not miss. Oh yeah, no, it was miss. And now he's like, oh dear. Just for the ball. Not really much he can do. Turbo keeps him in the game. Unlucky. It happens, so it's all good. How does Turbo cheat? Because Mist hasn't been very good at cheating. He doesn't even cheat. Let's Atomic go, which makes sense. I mean, Atomic's probably more likely to pull off the 1v. Really good speed. This is really good play. This is honestly closer to Caracas, so I'm surprised Turbo goes. as quick as he does. But I guess Turbo knows like this ball's bouncing closer to yeah, that's probably why he goes. Because he knows like, oh, okay, Crack's grabbed right boost. Well like Turbo's right. Left. So he's like, this ball's going really far out, I can probably beat him, and he does. He might have been able to score that if he gets a better touch, but it's all good. Bertie's back. Grab pads. You don't have to stay in the play because Tom's already middle. You're gonna glide time here. Yep. First touch off the wall now, very good. Not the best follow though. This is good. This is good. But then like, I mean, you kind of gotta just air drill this or try and get it to Atomic somehow. Atomic's free because like Toast can't really challenge. And Cracks is looking for Turbo, but he just goes a little slow. Turbo doesn't use boost off the land, which is kind of smart. He saves it, saves all of his boost, and now lands on pad. Gets every single pad. Now he's at 80. So really smart, good boost management there. Just a small detail. He's been doing it all game, but I thought I'd point it out because it's just really good at it. Go for bump. So why does he know he can go for a bump? Oh, he sees Atomic bang it. Oh, Atomic's turning back. He knows Mist isn't going to go for this, so he can go. And now he's like, alright, maybe if he misses, maybe I get a bump. It'll just disrupt him. Doesn't get the bump, but it's still good. Another 50. Oh, he didn't go. Alright, that's fine. Now you just gotta let your teammate take that. A lot of players might be like, I'll go for this, right? He's passing to me. But like, nah. At a high rank, that guy's just gonna take it and let him go. Oh, it's awkward now. Luckily they're not there. Big 1v1? Oh. Nope. Good try, good try. Yeah, which way behind your teammates. Ooh, big double. Atomic shouldn't go here. This is gonna put him in a bad spot. And Turbo gets bumped. Good challenge, but I don't know why Atomic thinks he should go here. What do you see? I guess. Oh no, this isn't. Yeah, this is probably not miss ball. You never really want to jump backwards like this if you have a teammate that can go forward on it. So I think it's more miss fault than Atomic's. Now he's like, oh dude, I don't know how he doesn't fall. Like this is honestly so lucky for them. LJ hits him. He hits him hard too. Like look at how much speed. He barely moves. That's so lucky, honestly. I feel like he should have gone flying, but he doesn't. Why someone went for this? Like, why wouldn't Toasty just turn? Toasty just didn't go, and then Turbo gets a free touch. Good awareness by Turbo. Just try and force for your team. There you go. I don't know if he should have jumped though. I think just letting him hit would have been better. Yeah. Because I don't think whoever's behind him expects him to go. Like, just let him flip into this and they get the ball. But he ends up hitting it over Mist. Yeah. And then Mist gets kind of killed because he goes up a little too far, and then Atomic's back. But again, Mist, you know, he moves up really far here. Like, look at how close he is to Turbo. I mean, they're really close. So it's like, if they get one good touch, and now, like, because he moves up too far, he kind of goes to the side to buy himself time. Whereas if he would have just moved up slowly, he could be facing forward into this, right? And say he's probably like here, he's moving a little slower. This happens, and you're like, oh, okay, that's fine. I'll just go behind Atomic, right? So now you're here. And now you're like, Atomic, just go, just force it. Boom, you're here, you get the free save. But instead, Mist moves a little bit too far, and it's awkward. So I mean, even at the pro level, like you have to be careful about how far you move up. You really do. And I'm not saying just stand back, but like the way you learn to move up or not is based on experience and it's based on seeing everybody. Like, what do you think's gonna happen with this play? It's like, okay, you see this? Like, when you see this, no way you should be moving up for a pass. But people will because people don't think before. But it's like. You have two defenders going into attack. Your teammate just went. He's not hitting this again. Unless he's flying this way, which he might be. It's kind of hard to see. And misses in the corner. So it's like you have to sit here and wait to see what happens. Sorry, that's the wrong play. And that's look, that's exactly what he does. Literally exactly what he does. Let's see him go. Just let him go. Now you're in their middle. Slow play because you have space. Perfect. Up the wall. Good job. Wait. Go for it now. Perfect. And they get a goal. Oh! No finish? It is. Okay. Really good. Great plays by Turbo. Even from here, this is when this play starts. He lets his teammates, like, Atomic Mist shouldn't really be there, but that's okay. He is. Atomic beats him. Turbo's just playing in the midfield. And why does he know he can move out here? Look at how this ball is. Atomic's got it. It's free ball. Like, when you're looking at this, I mean, even that, like, yeah, see, even Turbo's expecting this to kind of go badly, so he turns back a little bit. But he knows, like, there can't be an immediate shot here, so I can move up a little bit. but he sees the danger, turns back, turns around after he sees cracks get a bad touch, sits middle. LJ doesn't cover it. Turbo gets space, gets it by 1. You wait. Now look, he doesn't. Did he wait? I think he did wave dash here actually, but that's probably because he had no boost. So he does. Yeah, wave dash is there, but I mean only like if LJ pinches this, Turbo's at the play, but he's going for a boost steal I think more. Almost gets a goal. But still, he's not just like rushing into the play. He's allowing the play to develop a little bit. Sees this happen. The bump is what kind of slows him down enough to like be okay with this. Otherwise, I think he would have slowed down by himself. And then just gets a good touch. And then I don't know how no one saved this honestly. LJ dude. Oh, that sucks. I feel like this could have been a save. This is kind of. That's just a bad. Like he needs to pinch that, and he doesn't get the pinch. Pretty much almost a free net. Rex barely saves it. And then LJ like. He just turns in too much. He just keeps like you need to just sit here because you have to cover this. Because Atomic's looking for where he can place it. And as soon as you see this happen, like he sees this, he's like, oh that's close. Boom. Like where are you looking to place this? As soon as like you just let me come on, where's he go? As soon as you see this, like if he sits here, the only place you can really put this is here because he'll probably recover and cover this. I guess like pretty much up here. But instead, because he moves this way, it pretty much allows him to hit this entire back corner. So this probably still shouldn't have been a goal, but we're watching Atomic. Like, look, when Atomic goes to shoot this whole side of the net's covered. So this gives him this whole space to shoot it. And this is honestly a pretty big gap if you're a pro. And you're this close to the net. Like, this is a pretty easy shot, honestly. Or I guess you could place like here. Or like up here, maybe. It's either this or this, right? But like, say he sits here, then Atomic pretty much has to snipe here. Otherwise, they'll save it, and that's a much better shot. They hit it that close under the crossbar, whereas opposed to just having any height on it, and then just nails it in, you know. And then that ends up being the difference in the game. So, I mean, when you move forward, you have to make sure you're doing it, but you're doing it in a way that's like not going to get you scored. Oh! What happened to you? That's a weird 50. Just missed me about too far. What happened to him? What is Miss doing? Oh, he goes instantly. A good play by LJ, honestly. Where does he jump? Miss is going just to force him to do something, which he does. Oh, Atomic doesn't stay on the wall. Oh my god, that's so close, dude. Nobody expects. Oh man. Yeah, I think Atomic either just stays on the ground or stays on the wall here instead of going because it's inefficient. Like if you look, I'll show you what he does. So instead of going like either like this or like this, he goes like this. So like basically, if he goes here, then you know he can go here, here, here. You know what I mean? He goes here, then he can get there, there, there. So if you turn here or turn here, instead of going like this, because once you go like this, you can't just go off of here to get anywhere. You have to go back down before you can go back up, essentially. Oh, he goes even higher, and then he goes even lower, but then he has to go back up. So it's kind of like you have to make like 3 turns instead of just making kind of like one continuous one. You know what I mean? So, oh my god. Oh my god, this is so close. Like, you do not want it to be this close to 0 seconds. LJ made such a good play, though. And I think Turbo missed. Oh. Atomic saves him. Holy. Good boost control. He's like, oh shit, dude. Like, he uses all of his boost to get down. This is great recovery by Atomic. He's like, this is so bad. Like, he uses all his boost, lands his recovery, gets up really fast. That's a big, big play that gets him the game. Oh. But yeah, basically, I mean, things like Turbo does really well is just not move up too fast. And it allows him to be in good positions to do things with the ball. Then he gets good touches. So that's one of the reasons why he's such a good player. Even pros are still, like, a lot of pros still work would be up too fast. Justin's really good at being aggressive, but also being incredibly passive. So yeah, definitely something that Turbo does really, really well. But anyways, that's going to conclude it for the video. Hopefully it's pretty informative. And take care of yourselves, guys. Peace.